Today I am going to be making a spice mug cake with fall around the corner. I was really craving one of these, and it's nice because I have done it low carb. So what you're gonna need is a ceramic dish or a mug. I like the dish better, it's a little wider, comes out nicer, just my opinion. These are actually really cheap too. You can go to the dollar store and pick these up for $1. They don't break unless you drop them. So in my mug I have 1 egg, room temperature, and I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. I'm going to add a dash of vanilla, and then I'm going to add all my dry spices, which are, I have a tablespoon and a half of coconut flour. I have a half a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, or you can use allspice. I have 2 packets of sweet mate and a half a teaspoon of baking powder. And the pumpkin pie spice looks like this. And you can usually get this in the store, cheaper section, for a couple bucks, and it lasts forever, and it's really, really good, especially when you're craving pumpkin pie or spice stuff. The reason I chose to use this today too and not regular pumpkin, I was looking at pumpkin. Pumpkin's got like 10 carbs for not very much, and I heard it's low carb. I don't think so. If you can actually find a can that is lower in carb, please post in a comment below what kind you're using, because I can't find any. But basically, you just wanna mix these together, and we're gonna go ahead and pop that in the microwave. And so perfect. I'm loving these mug cakes. Need something quick and easy. And when you're making this, make sure you add at least 2 teaspoons of water. It actually makes it really, really moist, which is the kind of cake I prefer. If you want it drier, then just don't add it. But then just pop this in the microwave for a minute. If you happen to do a double batch, obviously you want it a little longer, so go 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. And there you go. And please, as always, when you're grabbing this out of the microwave, use a pot holder. You see the steam rising. It's very hot, even for a minute. I'm going to pop that out. That is so absolutely amazing. As you can see, it's simply delish. I'm going to actually show you too a really, really good frosting for this. Low carb, of course. So amazing. Some nuts inside of here would be really, really good as well. And I really wish I could throw some raisins. That would be amazing. Alrighty, I'm going to show you this recipe for the frosting. I usually make a big batch of this anyway, because this is something I actually like to also eat during the week when I want something sweet, or if anybody else makes a cake in this house, because this house is all low carb, they just grab it. So I have a half pint of heavy whipping cream, and I have an ounce of cream cheese, which what I like to do is put it right in the microwave for about 30 seconds. It gets warm, and if you see how creamy it is, there's no lumps, and it's going to blend really nicely in this. I also have some sugar-free vanilla jello pudding. I'm just going to be adding maybe a tablespoon of this just for the sweetness. You can also, if you don't want to add the pudding, you can also add your favorite sweetener to this. I'm just going to go ahead with about a tablespoon, and that is it. And then we're just going to blend this up, and there you have it. It's so light, and it's so creamy and fluffy and delicious. This is absolutely amazing. If you have a little bit of chopped up almonds or pecans, you can put that on there as well, top that off. And if you also like carrot cake, you could go ahead and put a little bit of, I know it's not the greatest thing, but a little bit in there. Absolutely amazing. This is actually a must try. Perfect and easy, and like I said, you could store this for, I've stored this up for, don't last longer than really a week in my house, but you could store this up for a couple weeks in your refrigerator. Every time you need some, throw it in there. Got strawberries, dip them in there. That's also amazing. There's so many things you could do with this, and it's low carb, and technically would be considered maybe a fat bomb or whatever, but it's delish. And this is absolutely amazing. Together with the fall coming up, so there you have a delicious spiced mug cake. Perfect dessert for low carb. Hope you enjoyed this. If you give this a try, let me know in the comments below. Also wanted to say one last thing before I go. I go through my comments in my videos, and sometimes I get a comment, "You're too soft, I can't hear the recipe. You're too loud, can you please be softer?" Can't please everybody at one time, I'm so sorry. But what I am gonna do, or what I have done, I made a blogger site, and I'm going to be adding my recipes on there when I can get to them. And if you can't hear the recipe, if something's loud, I do apologize. Let me know in the comments and say I couldn't hear the recipe. Could you please post it? I'd be more than happy to post it for you. And like I said, now with the blogger site, the recipes will be posted on there hopefully right away. I do work. This is not my job or anything like that. This is just a little hobby. I wish I made enough money on this to quit, but this, like I said, is just my lifestyle. So I wanted to share with people. A lot of people ask me for recipes, and it makes it more fun when you get different recipes, because I know I could not sustain this lifestyle without all different people with different recipes or whatever have you. But thank you for watching. Sorry to bore you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit the like button, comment, share, all that good stuff, and have a great day.